Myrtle Beach, one of America's most iconic shorelines. Seen from above, it's a living mosaic of ocean tides, bustling streets, and the quiet rhythm of the Atlantic. Here, nature and nostalgia intertwine, where waves have shaped more than just the land. They've shaped a culture. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina's most celebrated coastline, and the heart of a region known as the Grand Strand, a 60-mile arc of sand stretching from Little River in the north to Winyah Bay near Georgetown. In the early 1900s, this was little more than a quiet stretch of dunes, pine forests, and marshland. The name Myrtle Beach was chosen for the wax myrtle shrubs that once covered the dunes, and soon, what was once wilderness began to awaken. Wooden pavilions rose from the sand, dance halls echoed with the sound of big band music, and generations of families began a love affair with this coast that still endures today. As the sun climbs, Ocean Boulevard comes alive, the legendary Myrtle Beach Strip. This is where memories are made, where families stroll along the boardwalk, and the smell of saltwater taffy mixes with the sound of seagulls and surf. Beneath the buzz lies history. The first Myrtle Beach Pavilion opened here in 1949, a wooden landmark that became the epicenter of summer nights, the best resorts, and the birth of Carolina beach music, a blend of rhythm and blues that inspired the shag, South Carolina's official state dance. From above, the Strip tells a visual story of evolution. Old motels alongside modern towers, vintage diners next to rooftop bars, a balance of nostalgia and reinvention. Beside the Skywheel, the Pavilion Park roller coaster twists and dives above the crowds, a symbol of Myrtle Beach's playful spirit. Its tracks look like ribbons of steel, weaving through the skyline with precision and chaos all at once. Each sound of excitement echoes the energy of the boardwalk below, the sound of summer itself. Just beyond the coastline, another world awakens. Broadway at the beach glows like a constellation. Opened in 1995, this 350-acre complex redefined Myrtle Beach nightlife. Built around man-made lagoons, bridges, and walkways, it was designed not only for entertainment, but also for relaxation. Every building, every light, every color was placed perfectly to dance across the water's surface. What looks like a simple boardwalk by day transforms by night into a living mirror, where neon ripples mingle with the stars above. From this height, you can trace the movement of people, laughter drifting from restaurants, live music echoing between open patios, the smell of grilled seafood and sweet salt air rising into the night. Broadway at the beach is a symbol of Myrtle Beach's evolution, a place where the coast meets creativity, a place not just a destination, but an oasis with a heartbeat glowing in the dark. Just a few miles down the coast lies a different world, a sanctuary of sand and silence. This is Myrtle Beach State Park, a rare reminder of what this shoreline once looked like before concrete met the coast. Established in 1935, it was South Carolina's first state park, created by the Civilian Conservation Corps during the Great Depression. The park protects over 300 acres of fragile ecosystem, dune fields, salt marsh, and nesting grounds for the loggerhead sea turtle, South Carolina's state reptile. Each summer, volunteers mark their nests, guarding new life against the pull of the tides. Here, maritime forest meets ocean. Ancient live oaks twist above palmettos and wax myrtles, the same hardy plant that gave Myrtle Beach its name. From above, you can see how the shoreline constantly shifts. Sand swept south by wind and current, dunes rebuilt by grass and time. It is a living landscape, always changing, always adapting. As the shoreline stretches north, the hum of the city begins to fade. The crowds thin, the lights soften, and the beaches grow wide and open. Here, The pulse of the beach slows, giving way to a gentler rhythm. This is North Myrtle Beach, a place that remembers. What began as 4 small beach towns, Cherry Grove, Ocean Drive, Crescent Beach, and Windy Hill, united in 1968 to form one community. Each still carries its own voice, its own story written into the sand. Cherry Grove, with its pier stretching proudly into the Atlantic, remains a favorite among fishermen and photographers alike. Crescent Beach and Windy Hill trace the rhythm of family vacations that span generations, where childhood footprints return each summer, side by side with new ones. Built in 1950, this pier has endured hurricanes, rebuilds, and generations of fishermen who still cast their lines into the same Atlantic waters. From above, its long timber walkway stretches into infinity, a meeting point between land, ocean, and memory. Beneath it, the waves carve stories into the sand. Above it, gulls glide on the salt wind, tracing the rhythm of a coast that refuses to forget its past. Myrtle Beach has always been a place of rebirth, a stretch of shoreline that invites the world to pause, to breathe, to begin again. Each year, millions return to this coast not just for the ocean, but for the feeling it gives, of connection, of memory, of freedom. They come to walk where they once ran as children, to share the same sunsets with new generations, to stand in the same surf that has greeted travelers for centuries. Thank you for joining us on this special, Discovering the Beauty of Myrtle Beach. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It helps us keep capturing the world from above. We'll see you in the next adventure, right here on Port City Heights.
Welcome to Port City Heights, your gateway to an expansive online stock library of stunning aerial footage. Explore our expansive online stock footage library, boasting an ever-expanding array of breathtaking aerial images and videos. It's a haven for marketers, filmmakers, and content creators in pursuit of that picture-perfect shot. What makes us stand out? Our hassle monthly subscription. Dive into a realm of awe-inspiring aerial content with the liberty to explore. Take your project to new heights with Port City Heights. Visit our website to explore our stock library.